This is day one, or the first full day of SheRa being in the house. I don't know if she's ever been in a house before. We had a little emergency with her yesterday. She had gotten in my van and was taking a nap and woke up when I was halfway to the store and completely lost it. When she realized not only was she in a moving vehicle, but it was daylight outside. I have never seen SheRa in the daytime in probably the 9 months that I have been getting her used to me and feeding her. She always comes after 8, most of the time by 8:30, and I didn't know what to do with her. She would not stop freaking out outside, so I figured we'll just bring you in, and I stuck her in one of the bedrooms, and she's been here since, and she's actually done pretty good. She stayed under the bed a lot of yesterday. She would only come out if I was in here with her. I did open the blinds so she could look outside, and that made it better. And I turned on cartoons for her. And she does actually seem to watch them sometimes. She has eaten really well. We had a couple litter box issues. I had read that you could put leaves and dirt and stuff on top of the litter, and I did that, and she finally figured it out, and now today I've taken it out and she's done pretty well. She's really messy. We have to sweep everything up afterwards, but it all pretty much goes in the litter box. So I think that's progress, especially for just one day. Can you say hi? SheRa? SheRa? Can you say hi? Look. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a sweet girl. Yeah. Say hi. So we're just going to see how we do today. Okay, just a little update on day one. She has finished all of her wet food for today. I gave her half a can this morning. Hi. Hi. And half a can this evening. It's about 6 o'clock. I leave dry food out for her, but she much prefers the wet food. She even did when I would feed her outside. She only eats the wet food later after, the dry food later after all the wet food is gone. She slept for a long time today. We did have a bit of a rainstorm, and she spent the whole time under the bed. She didn't like that at all. She also has moved the covers around. I had put this old throw on the bed because I don't want anything getting messed up, and it was spread out, and when I came back in, she had, I guess, kneaded it across the bed. She is getting used to the light. I normally keep the lights off in here, but I noticed when I was filming earlier, she had gotten agitated with the light on, and I turned it off. But this time, when I turned it on, she was only agitated for a little bit. She kind of calmed down. So I don't think she's a big fan of lights. But she's okay. She's doing good. She's doing her after eat clean. She always does. But all in all, she's doing pretty good. She hasn't meowed to get out, and she hasn't tried to go out the door when I come in. She's been really pretty good. She's just sleeping and looking out the window. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. Okay, last update of the night. SheRa has spent all day in here. She hasn't tried to come out. She hasn't meowed to come out. I come in about every 1.5 to 2 hours and spend about 30 minutes in here with her. She's done great. She's purring. Let me see if I can get it. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. She ate all her food. She used the litter box really well. She didn't hardly get any on the floor this last time. She's mostly eating and sleeping and really watching cartoons. She won't play with any toys. I brought some toys in here and tried to play with her, and she just wasn't interested. She did look out the window for a while, several times today, but she really hasn't done much of anything. I don't know if she just needs her rest or if she's bored, but she doesn't seem agitated or anything like that. So we will just see tomorrow. Oh, how it's really dark. You can't hardly see her. Day 2 goes. And I'm sorry it's really dark, but she gets really agitated if I turn on more light. And even when I turn the light on, she'll go to the darker places. So maybe that'll change with time too. But we will find out tomorrow. Thanks.